Okay, let's do the next example, guys. Example 2. We have two functions again here. Fx is x squared and gx is 2 minus x. So if I look at the first example here, I will have to do function g first because g minus 1 is the inside function. So when I think about it, if x is minus 1, then according to function g, its image is actually just 2 subtract minus 1, right? So then it means the result of the inside function is 2 plus 1, which is 3. So once I get 3, now I have to continue with function f. And I need to look for the image of 3 according to the rule of function f. So in this case, it means I have to substitute 3 into the formula of function f. So then I will get 3 squared, which is 9 as my end result. In question B, it's similar. However, this time, again, you have to remember the inside function has to be done first. And in this case, I will have to apply first function f. So what is the image of negative 1 according to function f? So if I work out the inside function first, I will have x squared. So negative 1 squared. Don't forget to put the bracket because it's negative 1 you are replacing to x. So x is negative 1. So you are squaring negative 1. And the result is positive 1. And once you are done with that, we continue with function g. We have to look for the image of 1 according to function g. So we substitute it into the formula of function g. So then we will have 2 minus 1. We substitute x by 1. And the end result is then 1. So from here you can probably see, you can probably derive a conclusion. You see here it's apparently not the same which one you do first. So f composition g minus 1 is not the same as g composition f minus 1. So you see here, you can derive a conclusion that it is not the same. Which one you do first is important. Alright, in question C and D, we are not given a value. So we actually need to find a new formula that will bring you right away to its final function. So if I can illustrate it here, if you have these 3 sets there and you have in the beginning x value, which we don't know what at the moment, this can be anything, and in the beginning you are going to apply function f or to use function f, that's the inside function. So you will have to work out the image of x according to f, function f. And then afterwards, once you are done, you need to continue and use function g instead. So now, how are we going to do this? Alright, so I'm just going to first write down, okay, I am looking for g of fx. So I have to apply first function f. If I work out the inside function, I actually just need to find, okay, what is the image of x according to function f? It's actually very easy. It just says right away here. The image of x according to function f is just x squared. So I will just have to write it as x squared over there. So basically the image of x according to function f is just x squared. Now, this is now my new expression that I have to find its image according or using the rule of function g. And function g is just 2 minus x, so 2 minus whatever it is that I have there in the beginning. So it means now I have to apply function g, so substitute this, x squared into the formula of function g, into the position of x here. So the final formula I get is then 2 minus x squared. So basically, guys, then it means I have found a new rule that will go right away after the composition, first function f and function afterwards function g. I have a formula that goes right away here, and this formula says 2 minus x squared. So basically that's it, that's what it means. So let's try then with the last function. Now instead you will have to do or to work out function g first, and then afterwards the outside function is function f. So similarly, but now it's the other way around. Instead of first function f, you will have to work out function g and then continue with function f to get the final result. So what is the image of x according to function g? Very easy, you can just see it right away. The image of x according to function g is just 2 minus itself. So if I write it down properly here, I will have 2 minus x inside, which I have worked out first. And then applying or continuing with function f, the image of 2 minus x is just itself squared. According to function f, I will just square whatever it is in the bracket. So the image will be just itself squared. So then it means itself, which is 2 minus x squared, is the result. You may expand it, but at the moment I only expect you to understand what it means by composition of functions, so you may stop here. So after you find the image of 2 minus x according to function f, it is 2 minus x squared, and that should be at the moment enough. So good luck with the next example.